Why am I more and more impressed every time I listen to you? Obviously, we're all gratified that you are here, that we can share what was a very, very exciting experience that started in 1977. And I remember meeting your mom. Well, actually, your mom and I worked in the same department. That was our group. We were called Scientific Data Processing, and we ran this network, which we called the Laboratory Computer Network. Started in about 1976. We were actually building real networks which connected computers way before that was fashionable, and it worked. I remember talking to Mina, and she said, "Shiva, I have a very smart son." And I was thinking to myself, that's what every mother says. They all say that they have a really smart son. And then I learned a little more about you, and we met shortly thereafter. And I was impressed immediately with your enthusiasm and the fact that you were already a computer expert. And I think I made a deal with you. I thought I could. We had a covenant that, look, I'm going to get a project for you. I'm going to figure out something for you. And we're going to let you be part of an adult team. You have to act like an adult. You have to return the favor. And you agreed. And shortly thereafter, I think Livingston High arranged for you to spend several hours a day. If you were not doing any work at home, which I know you were, it is even more amazing. But I think that we had the idea early on of the inter-office memo system. And what was interesting, folks, and I think that Shiva makes this point very, very well, to me, it was a challenging project, but I knew that we could do it. Others didn't because maybe they were sitting in labs. They were looking at things on the atomic level. But we were at the point in time where ordinary users could use the computers. You didn't have to be a crazy expert. This was 1977. Things were moving along. Actually, it wasn't our job to be building electronic inter-office email systems. We were supposed to be supporting science, and we did. But it was just so tantalizing to say, hey, we are at the point where we can take a human process, a real human process, instead of just using this equipment to crunch numbers. We were at a point where we could not only automate an important human process, a human business process, but humans could use it. And I knew we had the tools. We had a primitive network that spanned at least 2 campuses. If I recall, it was a T1 network, 1.5 megabit network connecting the campuses. We had language processors. We had a Fortran compiler. We had a primitive database system. We had text processors. So I thought, we have all the tools, and this ought to work. And I gave Shiva the challenge, which he accepted, and he worked with us. You remember, as a team, we had many design sessions. He was front and center. He understood everything that was going on, and over time, the 14-year-old kid wrote almost every piece of the code. It's possible that I wrote something. Bob, I'm sure, wrote something. it ends up with about 55 or 60,000 lines of Fortran, which was not exactly a rich, immersive environment. Primitive tools, primitive editors, and debuggers. I believe that the design ended up with about 35 cooperating programs. This was a big system. And towards the end of the year, when we had a working model, we ran a seminar in one of our big lecture theaters. And I believe there were a lot of people there. There were a lot of curious people who just wanted to see about this thing which we called email, or the electronic inter-office email system. And we had a lecture theater. It was plastered, right? There were charts and diagrams and snippets of code across the whole room. And this 14-year-old kid is on the podium telling us all about it. So it was a very, very interesting time. We are all gratified that we had the opportunity, and I firmly believe in the thesis that innovation can occur anywhere, anytime, by anyone, if you have the right environment. And again, congratulations, Shiva. It was a great achievement, and we are all very, very proud.